Hello, I'm Mr. Smith. Today's learning will focus on different types of CAM equipment and using CAM equipment. The term equipment derives from Old French. It means a set of things that you need for a particular purpose. Let's get started. CNC embroidery. CAD designs can be sewn or embroidered into a range of textiles and fabrics. CNC embroidery lends itself well to flexible manufacture by being able to personalize garments with dates or names. Designs can be saved or shared to allow for short or long production runs. Uses include the manufacture of school uniforms or applications where branding or logos need to be applied. Next, vinyl cutting. Using a roll of self-adhesive vinyl, a simple pattern is cut out from a CAD drawing using a sharp cutting blade. The colour of the design is determined by the vinyl loaded. This process is used to produce lettering or shapes, for sign writing, or for applying branding to vehicles. Vinyl cutters are probably the most affordable CAM machines, which makes them commonplace in schools. Next, CNC routing. A rotating router cutter is used to cut around a path or shape determined by the CAD drawing. The profile of the cut can be changed by fitting alternative cutting tools, and the depth of the cut are usually determined by different colours being used on the CAD drawing. More comprehensive 3D shapes can be produced on CNC routers that have attachments that rotate the workpiece whilst being machined. Next, laser cutting. Laser cutters use a directed laser beam to cut through or vaporize material, leaving a high-quality, accurate cut. They can be used to cut or engrave a wide range of materials, with some of the more powerful machines cutting through metal. One of the advantages of the laser cutter is that the workpiece can be easily held as there is no force from a rotating cutter or blade. This means that intricate patterns can be cut out, for example, jigsaws and decorative designs in greeting cards. Next, 3D printing. Additive manufacture, the process of building up a physical shape layer by layer. Printing is becoming ever more popular as the price of printers is decreasing and the popularity and flexibility that the process offers designers increases. 3D printing, also known as additive manufacture, uses a thermoforming polymer roll or spool of filament that is heated and extruded through a head that moves on an X and Y axis, much like a laser cutter and a CNC router. Following the printing of the first layer, the bed of the printer moves down and the next layer of polymer is extruded. The strength of the product printed can be determined by the type of material used and also the inner design of the print. Using 3D printing, a working prototype can be quickly produced. Designers can test products and bring them to the market without the need for expensive tooling previously needed to manufacture plastic products. It also means that small-scale manufacturing is possible. Under Armour Architect Footwear. One company that has been looking at how CAD and CAM can allow them to further develop their products is Under Armour. They use generative design to develop a sole for their Architect shoe, which has a lattice structure that has excellent cushioning properties. The complexity of the design is such that it can only be produced by 3D printing, although the time taken to produce each sole has limited the scale of production. It gives an indication of how CAD and CAM are going to be integral to many more products that we take for granted. Knowledge check. Please try and answer the questions below. What is CNC embroidery used for? What is used to cut out the self-adhesive vinyl? What is vinyl cutting used for? What is a router cutter used for? What determines the path or shape when using a router cutter? What can a laser cutter be used for? What can some of the more powerful laser cutters cut through? What is one of the advantages of using a laser cutter? What is 3D printing also known as? What can designers do with a 3D printer? Pause the video and have a go answering the questions. You can find more helpful information on Mr. K. Smith YouTube. Please subscribe, like and leave a comment. The information for this video was found in the WJEC and EDUCAUSE GCSE 1-9 Design and Technology textbook. Thank you for watching.